Hi guys, welcome to my Jamberry Nail Wrap application video. I'm going to quickly show you how to apply your wraps that you can purchase at monicab.jamberry.com. Here are some of my favorite tools to have on hand when applying wraps. An orange stick, cuticle pusher, cuticle nippers, a buffer block, nail prep cleanser, curved cuticle scissors, tweezers, a heat source, a rubber cuticle pusher, nail clippers, a fine grain nail file like a glass one, and a coarse grain nail file. And of course your Jamberry nail wraps. So the first thing we're going to do is start pushing back our cuticles. I like using this metal cuticle pusher because it really gets in there. Make sure you're pushing them back towards your cuticle, your nail base, and also get in on the sides as well. Sometimes we've got that invisible cuticle that you can't see very well, but it's there, and it will definitely cause some lifting issues with your wraps. And then I'm going to use my cuticle nippers just to remove any excess skin and my cuticles, hangnails, and really get in on those invisible cuticles as well. Here I'm showing you a little bit of what I'm talking about when I say invisible cuticle. It's not necessarily part of the skin, but it is a little piece of skin or nail, cuticle, I don't really know what it's called, that gets in on your nail, gets stuck there, and causes lifting with our nail wraps. So make sure you try and remove that as best as possible. I am going to speed up the video a little bit here and there just so that it's not a crazy long video, but I will stop and show you each individual step so that you can apply your wraps correctly. So I'm just removing all my cuticles there. Next I'm going to use this buffer block and really buff my nails well. And then using my nail prep cleanser from Jamberry and a cotton pad, I'm just going to clean my nails off really well. This is basically an alcohol, a rubbing alcohol solution. You could use rubbing alcohol. This one's just a little bit stronger, and I really like the container it comes in. And here I'm using the spoon side of my metal cuticle pusher just to clean out underneath my nails. I'm really particular when it comes to my nails, so I like to make sure they're perfect before applying my wraps. And then I found another hangnail here that I'm going to get rid of. Make sure you don't clip your nails before applying your wraps. You want to wait till afterwards because it helps seal in the tips a little bit better. So now I'm going to grab my heat source and my nail wraps. I like to use this mini Jamberry heater that you see on the top left. It's $20 from Jamberry. Works perfectly. It's amazing. You can leave that on the entire time you're putting your wraps on. If you don't want one of those or don't have one, you can use a blow dryer. Works the same. I just really like having that on because it stays on the whole time. So now I'm just sizing up my wraps to each fingernail. So I'm going to do my pinky first here. You want to have your nail wrap just slightly smaller than your fingernail. Definitely don't want any of the nail wrap touching your skin on the sides or your cuticle at the base of your nail. So I'm going to cut off what I need there, use my tweezers to pick it up, and then heat it. You can see here some heat times, which I'll also post a picture of this or a link to a picture. I'm just going to heat mine. These are glossy wraps. So I'm going to heat them for about 5 to 7 seconds. And then press it onto my nail. And again, making sure none of the wrap is touching my skin or my cuticle. I'm going to use my rubber cuticle pusher to push that on really well. Heat and pressure are your best friends when applying your nail wraps. So I usually go straight down the middle with my cuticle pusher and then along each side, really concentrating on those edges. And having a little bit of a gap between your cuticle and your nail wrap is not a problem. No one will ever notice, and it'll actually keep your nail wraps on longer. So again, I'm going to size up my nail wrap and cut off just what I need. I like to cut off exactly what I need. I like shorter nails, so there's usually a little bit in between my nail wrap, in between each side that I have left over in the middle there, that I can usually cut and shape to wear on my little toes when I'm doing pedicures. So heating that wrap up and then pressing it on using that cuticle pusher down the center and then along the sides, concentrating on those sides so that I don't have lifting. I'm going to speed up the video for the next couple of nails. All right, so my thumbs have a very square base, and the wraps are a little bit more rounded than what I would need. In order to not have too big of gaps between my my cuticle and the nail wrap, I'm actually going to shape this a little bit better for myself by using my tweezers to grab onto that nail wrap. I never want to touch the adhesive with my fingers because it will transfer oils and we'll have lifting issues. And then I'm going to just square off the base of that nail wrap with my curved cuticle scissors. That way, that the base of that wrap will line up better with my fingernail. It'll just look a little bit better and it won't have quite so many gaps. Pressing that on again as usual. Heating it up, pressing it down towards the middle, focusing on those sides, heating it up as necessary. Remember, heat and pressure are your friends when applying your wraps. Now typically, I don't know why I didn't do it this time around, I would do both pinky fingernails, then both ring fingers, then the middle fingers, then the index and the thumbs. I'm not sure why I didn't do it that way this time around, but it just works a lot easier. That way you've got your thumbs and index fingers a little bit more free to apply your nail wraps. Here I'm showing you that I actually cut this one a little bit too short for my nail, but I was okay with that because I was going to cut my nails down a little bit anyway, so it wasn't really going to matter. So here again, I'm going to trim off the base of that wrap and then apply it. Now that I've applied all of my wraps, I'm going to clip my nails and the edges of all my wraps. So here I'm actually clipping both the nail and the wrap at the same time. Another way you can do it, I meant to show you and I totally cut that part out on accident. You can also trim down the wrap with your scissors and then file off the excess. If you're going to choose to do it this way so that you're not having to clip your nails down, just make sure that you're filing at a 90-degree angle straight down onto your nail. Otherwise you're going to have a chance or a risk of lifting your nail wrap. I like clipping mine like this because I think it gets a little bit cleaner of an edge, and it also seals that nail wrap down a little bit better. Plus I like having short nails, so I clip my nails every time I do a new Jamberry application. So here I'm showing you that there's a little bit of a gap between the edge of my nail, or my skin, and the edge of my nail wrap. And I had a kind of a square edge there, so I'm just going to file it a little bit. I'm being careful not to actually touch my nail wrap with that file when filing that down. Otherwise I will break that seal and have lifting issues. I'm just smoothing out all my nails a little bit using that nail file. You can use the glass one or a more coarse one, either way. Here I found a little bit of a wrinkle on the tip of that nail, so I just heated it up a little bit more, applied a lot of pressure with both my finger and my cuticle pusher, and smoothed it right out. So that's it. That took me probably about 30-45 minutes or so. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out monicab.jamberry.com for over 500 different designs.